So I'm going to show you how I remove a chrysalis from one enclosure and put it in the other enclosure. I have this chrysalis that formed several days ago, and it's the only one in its enclosure, and I don't like for them to eclose in these plastic enclosures, so I'm going to safely remove its chrysalis with some scotch tape and rehang it with a pin. So if you look here, you can see all of the silk that it laid down on the lid to its enclosure, and in the middle is its silk button, which its black cremaster is attached to. So I'm just going to take a small piece of scotch tape and I'm going to lay it down on its silk mat right up to touching its silk button, like that. I'm going to push the tape down, and then I'm just going to remove its silk mat by pulling up the tape. You can see its entire silk mat there is stuck to the tape, as well as its silk button. So I'm just gonna push the rest of its silk mat up, and I'm going to fold the tape over onto itself and onto the rest of the silk. And I'm just folding that piece of tape in half. So now I have the piece of tape that's folded in half. Hanging from it is the chrysalis. So I'm just going to fold it up a little bit more. It doesn't need to stay like that, but what I'm going to do is take it like this. I'm going to put it into the enclosure. So I have the enclosure right here. I'm going to take my pin see if I can angle this so that you can see it. I'm going to stick it up to the top, and I'm just going to hold it up there while I stick the pin down through the top of the enclosure and through the tape and back up through the top of the enclosure. I'm going to secure the pin, and voila, the chrysalis is now rehung right where I want it to be inside of this enclosure. So you can see the pin on the top of the enclosure is secured. It's closed, so it's not going to slide off. And you can see that the chrysalis is hanging from it.